Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have returned from the bye week, and bye this week means by any means necessary because the schedules that Yinzer and I have are insane. And I wanna start out by saying this last week. Okay, I am happy that I am the pseudo facto controller of this operation, with the editing and everything that I do, because I can handle it. And when everybody and their cousin is texting me about how this episode didn't come out, where were you guys last week? Where are you? And you guys are only worried about one guy in the locker room named Yinzer when there's 84 other guys here in this locker room that could do something, and they did it. How many times have I booked for people and I put picks in and they're in Hawaii and that's fine. Meanwhile, I can't bet on any New York teams. I'm leaving winners out there to dry and no one can help me out. Where's that at, huh? And then you guys won't talk about it in the media. All this is rat poison. You coming in here and you talking about how, oh, you guys missed a week. Oh, you guys doing this. Oh, the pod fell off. Oh, you guys don't have it. You guys aren't good anymore. All right? I'm tired of it because it does nothing but just feed negativity, just feeds negativity into this locker room. And that's not what I need. I got a star player here waiting in the wings that has to set out the first quarter because of what happened last week. And we handled it internally. And it stays in the clubhouse. And he's done everything right. He's done everything right. And, maybe if somebody took his phone last week, he might have gotten a little bit mad. And if somebody took his keys last week, he might have gotten a little bit mad. But you know what? He's here and he's breathing. And that's all that matters right now. So without further ado, you can put your helmet back on. Welcome back to the sidelines after sitting out the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, Yinzy F. Baby.
I mean, Coach put me on the side, because of my behavior, and just like the warrior poet Akon said, you can blame it all on me. Okay, a lot of people were coming at Dime's neck last week saying, "Where's the pod?" It was a scheduling issue. We even had an issue last night where I didn't have fucking power. So I don't want to say the books are conspiring against us to keep us down. At a
I
certain,
like that.
it could be. I'm just saying there's been crazier conspiracy theories floated on the internet. Um, Last week was a mess, as Frankie said. I was running around. He was running around.
Yep.
We tried to get it done, and the only day we really had was a Friday. And we're like, do we really want to put a pod out Friday at 11 that doesn't hit till Saturday morning?
No.
It's not us.
So we took a bye week.
We took a bye week, and you know what we did? We left you on probably the best college football week of the year. So we left you so you could still enjoy the games. We didn't get you any picks in. This week, it is not a great – there's some good matchups, but we searched this card high and low, and we're coming at this with a pretty – pretty subpar feeling on these picks today. And I'm going to say I'm going to get better. Okay.
Yeah.
So last podcast I did, my computer died. And then the podcast, we didn't do a pod last week. This is on me. Maybe.
No, it's not. It's we, not me. And that's what I kept telling everybody when they were coming at me as whatever you want to call me of this podcast. They're like, Frankie, where's the pod? Frank, where's the pod? Frank, I really could have used a pod this week. And I kept saying, we, not me. We are in this together, man. I love you.
I love you. And like I said, what happened is, just maybe I took my eyes off the prize. I feel like I should have came in here and done the Tim Tebow speech, said this will never happen again. And said we will
The
not.
floor is yours if you want to give a Tim Tebow speech.
Say this will never happen.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, the media time has allowed for Yinzer to address the media following last week's bye. The floor is yours.
You know what? First of all, I just want to say I want to apologize to my teammates. I disappointed them, but more importantly, I let down my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, through all things are possible. And this won't happen again. I guarantee you this. I promise you, fans of the DGNYC pod, that we're going to keep bringing winners. We're going to keep coming out here. We're going to be popping pads. We're going to be making some big unit plays. And, we're going to get better every week. And sometimes, a little absence makes the heart grow fonder. A little bit away from it, maybe realize how much I miss the DGNYC Nation, how much I'm missing on the line with my boy Frankie Dimes. And we're going to come out here and we're going to give you some winners. And, this is going to be a quick one. We're going to go in and out like the Navy SEALs. You won't even, by the time you're done with this pod, you won't even know you listen to it. You're just going to see your DraftKings account just ticking up.
I love that. Just when you counted Yinzer out, he's so back.
I'm back.
You're
Listen,
so back, bro.
and I want to address one thing. Okay, we had the
Address it.
last week before we didn't have the best week. People are saying, "Am I running for my picks?" Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. Okay, what I would have had Alabama in a money line parlay last week, we'll never know because those tapes were lost. Those
Those are
tapes were
lost
buried.
tapes.
Those are lost tapes.
What
Okay,
what what I'm gonna say coming out of
prove
the
I
bye
have.
week? Coming out of the bye week, can I say something?
Please,
We didn't have a good week of practice,
no, nobody's.
and and that's not. I want to give credit to the opponent first off, but we didn't have a good week of practice. So coming into this week, if I seem a little high strung, that might be why. And
And
I want to say something real quick.
say it.
My hair is turning gray
It's okay.
because I am that stressed from my life that my
I
hair is
mean,
turning gray, and I'm
what's
26.
what's going on? What's the stress? First of all, the people want to know. We left the people on a cliffhanger 2 weeks ago. And there's no rearview mirrors in life, but there's a rearview mirror on the DJNYC podcast. People want to know whatever happened to this lady friend that was causing you all kinds of turmoil. Frankie, do you want to address that?
Remember when I said that I will throw the G word on it that she sends me a text?
Guaranteed.
I was right and I was also wrong. I said by end of day Thursday I would get the text.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually midday Friday I got the text.
Better late than never.
And you know what it was?
What's that?
Do you want to come over tonight?
Listen, this isn't the Patreon, so we don't have to go into all the details, but let's just say this. Did everything that you promised would happen?
Not many people get the second chance at a first impression. I'm one of the few, the proud, the degenerates.
Did you knock it out of the park?
We executed we executed the drive.
It's all that matters. It's all people are wondering about.
Now, is there going to be and we were talking about it last week, and it's like we don't see a relationship with this person. We don't, and that's one thing that people got misconstrued when they would talk to me about it. They're like, "Well, do you like this girl? Do you want to keep seeing her?" I was like, "Yeah, I would like to see her, but like to a certain extent. Also, like you guys have to realize she's 21, so it's like it's not really, you know, I don't know what." When I was 21, my mind was not on, oh, I need to settle down. I'm 26 now, and that's not on my mind.
Yeah, she ain't looking to go. She ain't looking to do any pumpkin picking this weekend. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, thank Christ.
But I mean, we had to address it because people were wondering about. That was the big elephant.
So I mean, like, I would consider that a win. Maybe it was maybe it was like, we didn't cover the spread because I said we were going to do it on Thursday. We were going to get the text on Thursday, but we did win the game.
Happy. Yeah, fans went home happy.
Yeah, they went home happy. Maybe we hit the team total.
The TT. Well, let me ask you this. Do you want to knock the picks out right now and then do a little bullshit at the end, or you want to do a little guy palling, little girl palling around, and then
let's pal around right now and save the picks for last.
Let's do it.
The floor is yours.
I mean, bro, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, it's gonna be a boring update for your boy. There's not been.
Wow, really? Okay.
I've been living that lockdown life. I'm off the streets right now. I've been going with the same girl for a while, so nothing crazy. No broad stories right now. I mean, I have a broad story of Jace.
I got a broad story.
Okay, I got one of Jace that we talked about this on the phone the other day.
If you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. I didn't know where we were drawing the line as far as real and fantasy goes. But
this is real, and this is okay. This doesn't have anything to do with my current relationship. This is nothing to do with my current relationship. This is just.
And can you do your voice, Mr.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with any of the ladies that I have been, getting sexual with. This is just a few people that have been talking to me. Yeah.
Yeah, in the book.
This is not one of my romantic queries. But
for those that don't know, what character is that? What Tracy Morgan character is that?
No, that's not Tracy. That's the ladies' man. That's Tim Meadows.
Oh, it's Tim Meadows. That's Tim Meadows.
Yeah. God damn it. No, so this is something, and this is actually, I've talked about this with like a couple of people. I don't know why this bothers me so much. I don't know why I have such a craw.
Oh, buddy. Okay, we're going there. I
It
didn't.
makes me so upset.
I didn't
And this
know we
is,
were going there.
I'm going to go there because, I've been bouncing off people and I'm sick of it. And I'm
Okay,
personally
you go
sick.
there. You go there.
Okay, and this has nothing to do because it's no specific because I've seen this happen 2 or 3 times. So if this was one thing, if this was one girl, if this was one friend group, I'd say, okay, maybe that's just this one thing. Maybe it's an outlier. It's not.
Okay.
So this is about, and this is like, listen, and this is going to be where we said that we weren't going to be hitting the ladies. We weren't going to be just like talking shit, but it's going to happen. So
You got a
I
lot
don't
on
know
your
how.
mind, man. Go ahead.
I'm just going to tell you how it is, and this is an epidemic. This is the COVID-19 of women's groups. First of all, we've talked about there's between men's groups and women's groups. We've talked. Listen, there's benefits to both. I'm not saying that a men's group chat is better than a women's group. It's more electric. I'm
I
sure
feel like
ours
you
is.
are saying that though.
Okay, well maybe that's because listen, if all you ever did, if all you ever did growing up was drink sweet tea, you probably think sweet tea is the greatest drink on earth. So I've only been in the dudes group chats. I've heard there's some electric girl group chats. Mainly, it's just talking about just crushing dudes. Like what the biggest difference is, and this is you got to rein me back in. The biggest difference is
No,
like
you're good, bro. Take it.
any group chat with dudes. It is how many times have we bashed girls in group chats?
Never.
Could we count on our hands? Would it be 2?
I
1?
don't know. I really don't think we're
It's
actually
not. It
pretty.
is a celebration. It is
Yeah,
like
we do
some
celebrate. Yeah.
dude, some dude hooked up with this girl, or this girl's super hot, or I'm going out on a date with this girl, or it's almost always a good thing.
Yeah.
Where
Absolutely.
you wade into the girls' group chats, it is terrifying. We've touched on this before. You don't ever want to be in.
No, if your
You
name's in there,
don't
you're dead.
ever
You're
want to
dead.
be in the group chat.
You're dead. And if they talk about stuff that's going on in the bedroom with you, you might as well change your name and move, bro.
Listen, because girls don't want. Listen, if girls are catching some good pipe, no one's more silent than that. Like they're not
Wow.
letting anybody.
Catching some good pipe.
Like if you're
Local
catching weak shit,
782 pipe
yeah,
fitters union.
if that dude is laying it down on you, you'll be quiet as a church mouse. Okay, but if you are throwing some weak dick, that gets around town just quick. Like you'll like people like your 3rd grade librarian knows you throw weak dick. Okay, it's just it gets around. So like what I'm trying to say is like, but the thing with the dudes is like they will keep you humble. A man's group chat will keep you humble. It keeps your feet on the ground. I've never like if I do some dumb shit, if I say some dumb shit, if I post something on Instagram or if they see me in some outfit, I'm getting flamed for it, and that keeps you humble.
Oh yeah,
and it's like, like with the girls, it's never gonna go there. No, they'll have the side group chats where they're talking shit. If there's 6 girls in a group, there's 5 other group chats and none of them are in. It's like they're picking like a round robin parlay where they're each like separating that one and talking shit about the other one. Which, hey, that's fine. Okay, ladies, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, there's
Buddy,
nothing.
that's fine.
Don't listen.
Damn,
I know that's how it goes. I'm just listen. I'm just saying this. I know this. I'm worldly enough to have seen it. Okay, I'm boots on the ground. Don't get mad at me because I'm showing you the story of what's happening. But what I'm trying to get at is these girls' group chats. There's always like 1 or 2 girls in the group that all the other girls rally around to just gas the fuck up. Like, and you know what it is. It's never the hottest girl in the group. Okay. It's never the girl that's, that's just, is never the like the 5'10" blonde chick. It's never the girl that's always pulling, numbers and shit. They will isolate. Now in the men's group, that you will separate the weakest one from the herd and you will flame him, and that's for the good of the group chat. Okay. There's always 1 or 2 dudes that are just catching strays in the group chat. And you know what? At the end of the day, we love those dudes the most.
We do love them.
We love them the most.
They can wear it. They're warriors.
They're warriors. And listen, iron sharpens iron. And then when they come out in the group chat and they start clapping, the people are going wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like when the kicker gets a tackle on special teams, people are popping up. People are going wild. Pads are popping. But these girls, and I've gone out, and this has nothing to do with any of the groups I'm in now. This is stuff from years ago. This is years from this shit has bothered me. You'll go out with these girls.
Okay.
You'll go out with a group of girls.
Okay.
And there will be 1 or 2 girls. And it's never the best looking girl. It's never the girl with the best personality. And they are gassing her the fuck up. They're like, oh my God, you look beautiful. Oh my God, you're gorgeous tonight. Oh my God, go get that guy's number. There's some dude at the bar that is like, looks like he stepped out of a GQ ad. And they're like, go get his number. And they know all it's going to do is it's not going to end good. But they are just pumping this girl up. And all I'm saying is it's not helping. It's not helping. And if that was my buddy, if that was my boy, I wouldn't be trying to set him up to fail.
Right.
And these girls want to keep this shit
Put your
around.
players in positions to win. Get the ball to the playmakers in open space.
That's right. You're not asking Julian Edelman to run 9 routes like Randy Moss.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, I've talked to a few girls about this, and they give me that little smile, like
they know, bro. They
that's
gas
fucked
them
up
up.
when we
They
do
gas them
that.
up because it's like they know they're not competition. It's like, yeah, go ahead.
That's what it is. That's okay. Here's how you ever know. This is like and this is
the
no
most
shame.
toxic podcast I've ever done, by the way.
This is so. I don't listen. We skipped 2 weeks, and people want this content. People don't want to come in here. 1 week. But like, here's my litmus test. So here's how you can know. Ask a girl if she thinks Jennifer Gardner is good looking. Shout out Mountain State's own. I
love her. I didn't know she had like 3 kids.
Whatever. She's doing great. We love Jennifer Gardner. Yeah, but ask a girl if she thinks Jennifer Gardner is hot. And she's going to say yes every fucking time. Do you know why? Because she's good looking, but she's not so good looking where she fucks it up for you. Now ask a girl, let's go back. Ask a girl like, I don't know, Megan Fox. Megan Fox, Transformers, peak 2010.
Oh, she went crazy.
Okay, there's gonna be some girls be like, I don't get it with her, whatever, and you're gonna hear that shit.
Some girls would be like, her thumb is weird. Remember that? The thumb.
Yeah, thumbs are fucked up. But I'm just saying, and now that's nothing against it because dudes be doing the same thing. If you're a dude that's 5'7", you're never gonna gas some dude up who's 6'3". You're like, fuck that dude. Like it is what it is. You're protecting your self-interest, and I get it. But it fucks with me. And then here's what happens. But here's why it's a bad thing. Now, I'm not saying when this friend comes in, you should be like, you look like a piece of shit, or maybe you shouldn't have an appetizer.
What sounds like what you want is just accountability in the clubhouse.
Here's what I'm saying. It raises the expectation for this person, and then whenever they get, they don't get a number or this, and then they're just more pissed off. The worst thing in life is hope. Because once you have that big expectation, it's a huge crash.
Hope is bad.
Hope will kill you. If you go into everything with a low expectation, you're probably going to be a pretty happy person.
Yup.
Like
there it is. Negativity, baby.
If you go in, and I'm not saying to be pessimistic, but if you're going in any situation, you're like, all right, it might be good. We're just going to keep our options open. But if you go in with this sky high expectation, and it falls, even if you're expecting great and good happens, you're not happy.
No.
And listen, what do they say? Comparison is the theft of joy. That's true.
Comparison is the thief of joy. Yes.
Like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, for these girls, and I'm just like, I've seen these girls walk by like totally normal dudes, like maybe not like, listen, just a normal looking dude, and just be like, I would never give him the time of day. And I'm like, you're not helping. It's not. You're doing more harm than good. And now you're saying, Yinzer, where is this coming from? Like, why are you so? I'm not mad about this. Okay, I'm trying to help because I've seen this shit. Like, I've never walked in a bar with any of my boys and they've seen like the hottest girl in the bar and be like, bro, go get her number.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
No, you know where you reside, bro? Next to me, watching basketball, gambling.
That's right. That's where I live.
We're not here to talk to the girls.
Listen,
they got in the corner. They got food.
Listen, we got food. We got like, we'll go to the bar, have about 4 beers, have about like 15 that chick's so bad, and then we'll
leave. Yo, at the end of that, leaving the bar after 3.5 beers, 20, like, she's all right. 3, dang, she fine. 2, why is this person talking to me?
But that's all I'm saying. And like I said, this has nothing to do with anything. This isn't something that happened like last week, and I'm mad about it. I'm just saying, it's a damn epidemic, and
it's not a pandemic. It's an epidemic.
I don't know what it is. It's disgusting.
No, I understand. It's just I understand people are trying to be good friends, but I think let me just like in layman's terms what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
Like stop gassing up medium ugly people or medium hot people. I guess that would be the nicer way to say it, medium hot people, because I think there is an epidemic of medium hot people not understanding their role, and I see a lot of it here in New York. And I see a lot of people with baby bangs and a mullet, and they shave their eyebrows off. And they wear 10 different textured clothes and they're like, I'm so hot. And it's like, no, you're not. You know what I mean? So the reason they're called traditional beauty standards is because, they're standards. And you can't help that you like things that look nice. And I appreciate beauty in all forms. However, if you shave your eyebrows off, I'm out. There's really no advantage, and that's more of like the New York art scene. I know that there's probably not a lot of people doing that in Cincinnati where you're at, but still, Cincinnati. Maybe there is on campus. I don't know, But
maybe, but
either way, I definitely understand what you're saying, and I see a lot of it in stand up where people have to put on a facade that they're more confident than they are on stage, and I get that.
yeah,
But you hear guys be like, "Yeah, dude, I was with this hot chick," and he says that on stage. It's like that just doesn't look good because like one, you're lying,
yeah.
and then like girls would get on there and be like, "So I was so hot, and I was messing around with this older guy," and I'm like, "Dude, like they're just covering up insecurities. That's really all it is."
That's what it is. And like I said, in any other situation, like if you had a friend that was like a fucking alcoholic and they came to the bar, you wouldn't be like, "Oh, sweetie, have like 6 Jello shots." Like you can handle your liquor. Like I'm just saying,
uh,
under any other situation, it's not a good thing. But
oh my god, if you
that,
did one more line of coke, that business on that napkin's definitely gonna take off.
that's definitely gonna work.
You
You'll
might
no,
get
you'll
that
totally.
energy to actually build that go kart track slash a batting cage.
I go there.
Maybe it's a car wash slash pet wash. That
Little
happens.
little sip and spin for your boy. I'd be there.
Sip and spit, dude. That's
Yeah.
what we should do.
Go kart track.
Go kart track, but you're allowed to drink and drive.
As drunk as you want.
Yeah,
Like every BAC hire, you get like a tenth shaved off your time.
yeah.
I love that,
Sitting on fofos, wrapped in bobos.
bro. You talking about tipping? Well, I think that concludes at least the 15 minutes of the most misogynist part of our podcast. So that was great. We got that out of the way.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy that the people got to see that. Listen, Yinzer and I have been in some interesting scenarios where we see people. Yinzer was at it. I'll tell one story because this was around this time last year.
You know what it was? It was almost exactly this time last year.
Yeah. So Yinzer came up last fall and visited me in New York in my lovely 2-story apartment, penthouse,
Shout out.
private terrace, private roof, the whole nine. It was lovely.
No big deal. No big
And
deal.
we like to throw parties on there. I'm a neighborhood guy. I like to let people come to the party. There were a couple gals there that the correct way of saying it is like they were a little bit bigger than most, which is fine.
It's fine.
But the thing is that they had like hot girl attitudes, which is what bothered me as they're in my home. And so because they have the hot girl attitude, every guy that they see, they're going to have that hot girl attitude too, right? And I am what I am, and I look like what I look like, and that's fine. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but I am who I am. And so I go up to them and I say, "Hey, how's it going? You guys doing all right?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're good." And I was like, "Great. Do you guys want anything to drink?" "No, I think we're fine actually." And they didn't realize that I'm the owner of this house.
Yeah.
And I could easily get them out of there if I wanted to. Also, I didn't know who they were with.
Yeah.
And they had like their costume was like this chick was wearing like a what was it, like a Baywatch costume, and it was it was like
great.
the middle of it was late October, and it was it was bad.
Cold as shit out.
It was cold, and if I were going under and she were gonna save my life, I would just put the concrete shoes on.
DNR.
Yeah, do not. I got DNR tattooed on me. No. Yeah, but I think there is an epidemic of medium hot people thinking that they're like dimes.
I wouldn't even say it's medium hot. I'm saying it's like, because I'm saying it's like below hot. I'm saying it's like below average hot. That's doing. That's
you crazy. Yinzer, you crazy.
It's not the sixes pretending to be eights. It's the threes pretending to be sevens. Threes pretending to be nines. That's the problem,
dude. That's so true. All right, let's get to the picks because I got to get out of here. My schedule's crazy. I just realized what time it is. It's 8:11. All right. Last week we didn't have a good week of practice in the bye week. The results are the way they were before the week.
I have our units if you want them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Frankie is up 10.25 units right now.
Yup.
Yinzer is up 7.5 units.
That's really good, man. Really, really
still good. We've had a little bit of a backslide, but we're still good. So you're 10.5. We're still up 17. Almost 18 units on the year.
Wow, that's better than basically every other podcast.
Almost every other person you're going to listen to.
All right, so Yinzer and I each have 5 picks. We hate the board this week. All of mine are 1-unit plays. Make of that what you will.
Okay.
I will lead off.
You're up.
We're going deep in the heart of Texas, except I think they're the road team. We're going SMU +4. You want some sort of long extended explanation as to why I want them? it's plus money. It's plus points. I'm taking the points.
Taking the points.
That's about all I got for you on that one.
That's about it. That's some deep insight. Well, I'm going to go with Texas A&M -3. We're going to stay in the Lone Star State, even though this game's, I think, Williams-Brice in South Carolina.
Yeah.
A&M -3. This is purely a trench play. I know we're looking at, maybe we don't know who's going to start for A&M on the QB side, but Haynes King isn't great anyway. A&M, South Carolina can't stop the run. That's the biggest thing. A&M, much bigger trench team. A&M usually kicks the shit out of South Carolina. This is a get-right game for Jimbo. This team's still fighting. Less than a touchdown, -3 actually, Texas A&M. This is going to be a one-unit play for me. I like this. I know South Carolina is coming off a big win against Kentucky with no Will Levis. He's the whole team. So I think the points are off a little bit on this. If Will Levis plays, A&M's probably coming in as a 6 or 7 point favorite. So I'm going to grab those points. I'm going to grab the better team. I'm going to grab the more talent. I'm going to grab the better coach. Give me Texas A&M -3.
I like that.
Yep.
I like that. Next pick. We're going down to Ruston, I think. That's La Tech. We're going to take Rice -3 at La Tech. Listen, I had Rice last week. They covered for me. The people are sleeping on the Owls, so that might be my crappy G5 team to watch this week.
Rice. All right, well, I'm going to go to a team you can't bet, and you mentioned it pre-pod.
Christ.
Taking Buffalo +7, one-unit play.
Dang it.
Buffalo, Frankie was dying to take Buffalo last week. Great pick. Buffalo stumbled out of the gate. I think they had an FCS loss to start the year, but every year they've been, or every game they've been getting a little bit better. Against this Toledo team that I'm sold on, but I think Buffalo getting 7, that's too many points. Give me Buffalo +7. I think it stays with a touchdown. I think Buffalo could win this one outright, but I'm definitely going to take +7. I looked at a money line play, but I'm definitely going to grab the points. When I'm taking a dog, I kind of like it. So give me Buffalo +7, one-unit play.
If you take the dog, you think they can beat them on the field?
Always.
This one might be one of my favorite picks of the week. It's my third pick. It's down to New Orleans, where we're going to be in March. And I am taking my Green Wave, Tulane Green Wave, -7 against Memphis. And I actually do have a little bit of analysis for this one.
Let me get it.
Memphis, this is can Memphis get up off the mat game?
Yep.
You got your heart ripped out against Houston, and then you laid an egg last week.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Tulane is rolling. They are 6-1 and ranked. New Orleans is going to be like Mardi Gras early down there. They're going to be pumped up. So I think Memphis comes out like sluggish. They might quit on this season, bro.
Yep.
And they might quit on this season. So I'm going Tulane there just to sheer like Memphis right now is getting like the standing 8 count.
Yep.
Can they keep the gloves up?
Here we go. I'm going to go to another. We have a bunch of off the board plays. I'm going to go to another dog. Believe it or not, Liberty +7.
Oh, I like that.
One-unit play against BYU. Liberty, little friskier than you'd think. BYU has been an up and down team. BYU has had a tough schedule. This is what matters in college football. When you run this slate and you have big game after big game after big game. I'm looking for BYU in a letdown spot. This is another game where I think Liberty gets it done. I could see a Liberty money line play for this, but getting a touchdown. Liberty is still just explosive enough to, get back into games. And also BYU has been banged up on offense. This is one of those things where I was thinking this was going to be closer to a 3-point pick'em game. Can't believe I'm getting 7. I was trying to read the injury report, see if there was anything. No, looks like Liberty's going to be back to fully healthy. Liberty's actually been 2-0 for me this year on pod play. So I'm going to keep that rolling. Give me Liberty +7, one-unit play.
Give me Liberty or give me debt.
Debt.
This one is a very interesting play for me. I think this week is going to be a big under week. Last week was a big dog week. If you took a lot of dogs, you were very successful. I didn't. So this week we're going to go to I forgot the name. Winston-Salem, and we're going to take the under in Wake Forest and BC. And the under, I got 61.5. 61 is out there a lot, but you can find 61.5. My reasoning for this being BC stinks, man. And they're like, Wake Forest is not known for their defensive ability. No. They're known for being able to score and not like you can't stop them. They're going to outscore you. The BC O-line is so bad. If you look at the PFF analytics numbers for Phil Jurkovich, one of the worst quarterbacks in football right now, especially under pressure, because he's getting pressured almost every play. So the BC O-line is a real issue. and we know weight can score on everybody. So
Mhm.
under 61.5, my score prediction 41-20, and we win by the hook.
Wow, he's taking the hook. Love that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to a money line play.
Okay.
Purdue money line. Purdue's been burning me this year.
Yeah, they have.
Purdue's been burning me, and the girl I'm seeing is a Purdue alum, and she's been telling me every fucking week,
Boiler up.
stop fading the spoiler makers. They're
Bang
playing
that big ass
Wisconsin this
drum.
week. I don't think Wisconsin's that good. I think this is a wrong team's favored type of deal. So instead of taking the 2.5 points, if it was 3, I'd take the 3. I'm going to take the money line at plus 115, 1-unit play. Give me Purdue. Purdue could be playing for the Big Ten championship.
That's crazy. The West stinks.
The
Wait till
West
USC and UCLA get out there. If you're a
yeah.
Big Ten West team right now, you better build your program up fast.
But Purdue, I love the vertical passing game. I have watched a lot of Purdue football. Every time I keep doubting them, they keep winning. Purdue is a good team. Wisconsin, not a great team. I don't see how Wisconsin pure. This is a pure. Frankie said earlier. This is a pure play of where I'm getting plus money in a game that should be. I don't know if it's gonna be close, but a game where it's not not overmatched. Give me the plus money. Give me Purdue money line at plus 115.
I like that. Let's see here. I got a few more, but I'm gonna pick one out of the bunch. It's like rabbit out of hat here. We're gonna go Georgia Southern / Old Dominion under 67.5. Fading the public on that. That's the only thing I have. If you look at it, the majority of the bets are on the over, and the total has actually moved down half a point. So I'm gonna go with the sharps there and pick the under.
Not a play in that, but I do like Georgia Southern.
Thank you.
So
I
not a
don't know why I
play in
said
the
thank you.
total. Not a play on the total, but I do like that. I'm going to do our last pick, and this is going to be a money line parlay. These have been pretty nice to me.
Oh,
This
let's
is gonna be
go. Let's
This is
go.
my only 2-unit play of the
Let's
weekend.
go. I might have to trail this, bro.
And this is going to be, well, you're not going to like it when I tell you. It's going to be plus 120. Penn State money line. Penn State playing Minnesota at home. Penn State's not losing 3 games in a row. This is at home.
Revenge game for Minnesota OC.
Kershiraka. But Penn State, and like I said, I know Clifford's banged up, but honestly, the Penn State offense, Penn State defense at home, they were with Michigan for about
Manny
the
Diaz
first
defense is good.
What is it?
Manny Diaz defense, Penn State's good.
Give me Penn State on the money line, and I'm going to pair it with a team that this is going to kill me, but West Virginia played great last week. They probably shouldn't have won last week. Baylor had 4 turnovers inside their own 40, or inside West Virginia's 40. So you're probably taking about at least 20 points off the board there, and we won by 3. Texas Tech, very explosive offense. I like Texas Tech minus 6.5. That's probably going to be a play for me.
Wow.
But just for the safety, I'm going to take the money line. Penn State, Texas Tech, guns up money line. That's plus 120 on the board. I'm going to make that a 2-unit play. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I lose.
I hope I'm wrong.
I hope I'm wrong. Called an emotional hedge. But if we're going to be honest, West Virginia's defense is just not good.
It's not good.
They're allowing damn near 567 yards of offense every game. Daggy can keep them in. Daggy's been fantastic, but I think it's going to be too much on the road. Guns up Texas Tech, Penn State money line, 2-unit play. Just to recap everybody real quick, then I'm going to kick it back to Frankie. Frankie up 10.25 units. He's got SMU plus 4, 1-unit play. Rice minus 3, 1-unit play. Tulane Green Wave minus 7, 1-unit play. Under 61.5 BC Wake. Georgia Southern ODU under 67.5. Those are all 1-unit plays. Makes it super easy for you.
Yep.
Yinzer's got Texas A&M minus 3. Buffalo plus 7. Liberty plus 7. Purdue money line. Those are all 1-unit plays. His lone 2-unit play is Penn State, Texas Tech moneyline parlay. That's going to shake out to about plus 120.
I like that. That about does it for the episode today. I don't know if I can leave my house. I have 2 events I have to go to. It's 8:21. I have 2 events I have to go to. I just got a notification. There's a man with a knife 800 feet away from me. So that's always good.
I wish I was there. There'd be a man with a gun 600 feet near you. Code that MF and bang on me. F and M.
And then there's people outside my apartment playing trivia I don't live near a bar. I don't know where they're playing. They're playing trivia in the street. I can hear them. This is so weird. I'm gonna go down and investigate. But love you, Yinzer. Happy to have you back. This is gonna be a big week. You know what's crazy is we're gonna have the best week all week, even though we hate the board.
I'm going to tell you this. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking with us. Next week, I have a few things planned that I want to do this week with time crunch to it. So, next week is going to be a great. If you like our stories, if you like the foolishness, the nonsense, next week's going to be a great episode. I got a bunch of stuff that I've been sitting on for a few weeks.
Let's
so we got
go.
some stuff Frankie doesn't even know about. Some stuff that I'm hiding. So we're gonna come with that next week. Let's get some winners. Stay safe, Frankie, and I'll hit you up
Yeah.
next week, buddy.
All right. See ya. Bye.